In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 easy steps to hypnotize yourself to create more money and more success in your life. So let's jump into it. So step number 1 is to focus on a point, okay? And this is 45 degrees above eye level, okay? So what happens, number 1, when we focus on a point is we automatically go into trance. So think about all the times you started daydreaming. What happened? Typically you focus on something, you get stuck on it, and you go into trance. All right, come out of trance now. Pretty cool, huh? So just by focusing on a point, what happens is because our eyes are not moving all around, we're not having to process new information, right? Because everything that we're taking in, we have to process the shapes, the sizes, the colors, the textures of the environment. So when we're looking around, our brainwave cycles are going like this. So just by focusing on one singular point, now our brain doesn't have to process as much information. Now, the second part to this here is 45 degrees above eye level. Now, the reason why we do that is because when we look up, it signals to our brain it's time to relax, it's time to go to sleep. This is why when people are sleeping, if you open their eyelids, their eyes are rolled into the back of their head. So by sitting somewhere firmly, looking up at a 45-degree angle and just focusing on one single point, that will automatically put you in trance. Now, I'm going to give you a little bonus here. Okay, we'll call this 1.5. All right, is to look back and forth. All right. So you ever seen a hypnotist where they have the watch and they put it in front of the client's face and they say, "You're getting sleepy," right? Well, here's what's happening. When our eyes are looking up and we're looking back and forth like this, what happens is we are using muscles that we don't normally use. And so if you're using a muscle you don't normally use, what's going to happen? The muscle is going to begin to fatigue. And in this case, because it's your eyelids, your eyes will actually start to get heavy. So if you'd like, you can actually try that right now. If you're ever having trouble sleeping, just do this right before you go to bed. Look back and forth, back and forth. Your eyes will get so heavy you won't be able to keep them open, and all of a sudden you will be asleep. But before I go to number 2, guys, remember to take notes in the comments, okay? Whenever you take notes in the comments, it allows you just to refer back to it. Hey, step 1 is this, step 2 is this, step 3 is this. And also, if you're liking these extra bonuses, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? So step number 2 is after you've been sitting there for a few minutes, you can feel yourself go into trance, okay? You're gonna take a deep breath and you're gonna close your eyes, okay? So now what this does, let me actually put another little bonus in here, okay? And hold it. Okay, then close eyes, okay? Now, whenever we breathe in and we hold our breath, it signals to our brain to become in the present moment, okay? Because what's happening is when we're holding our breath, our brain's going, hey, wait a minute, Dom, you're not breathing. Okay, forget about everything else. We need to start breathing before we die, all right? So it signals to our brain there's a threat, which puts us into the present moment. So imagine this for a second. Imagine you're sitting at home, you're all worried about your life, you're like, you got anxiety and stress and all this, and somebody suddenly breaks into your house. Well, what's gonna happen with all your anxiety and depression, all the stuff you're worried about? Well, it's all gonna go out the window and you're gonna handle the threat at hand, right? Now, once you get that person out of your house, how are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel a sense of relief like, oh my God, I'm glad that's gone. Well, it's a similar thing when you're breathing. When you're breathing and you're holding your breath, your brain is going threat, 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 forget about work, forget about life. We need to be present in the moment. And then when you breathe out and you close your eyes on the out breath, that's like getting the robber out of your house. You have that sense of relief. So taking a deep breath, holding it, breathe out and close your eyes, okay? Step number 3 is we're doing what's called a progressive relaxation. Now, you can do this with yourself. You can also do this with other people, by the way, guys, because at the end of the day, when we hypnotize ourselves, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis, okay? So you could use this with others as well. So progressive relaxation is just starting at the top of your head and relaxing all the muscles, top of your head, your forehead, your temples, your jaw, your cheeks, your eyelids, and just going all the little tiny muscles all the way down your body. Now, here's another hack, another bonus that you can do to actually speed this up. if you actually flex all of the muscles in your body, I'm talking everything you can possibly imagine, your fingers, your forearms, your biceps, your triceps, your neck, your face, your jaw, your stomach, your chest, your back, your legs, every little tiny little muscle, everything, your freaking, your toes, right? You're clenching everything and you hold it and then you suddenly let it all go at once. That puts you in such a deep sense of relaxation because there was so much tension. When that tension releases, it just takes you super deep. So again, you can do this with yourself or do this with clients. So we'll call that 3.5, okay? We'll do squeeze muscles and then let go, okay? Now, by the way, guys, if you're liking the bonuses, hit that like button. Comment your favorite one so far. It helps me out a ton, okay? All right, step number 4 is we want to go down 10 steps, okay? So in our mind, we're imagining we're at the top of a staircase and we're going down each little step. We're going down all the way down to 0. Now, our subconscious mind processes everything in pictures and symbols. So when we're going downstairs, what do you think that symbolizes? Matter of fact, pause the video, take a guess down below. What do you think it symbolizes when we are going down the stairs? Well, it symbolizes going deeper into our subconscious, right? Going even more into trance. So when you're imagining yourself going down the stairs, that's what actually allows you to tap into the subconscious to open it up to communicate, okay? Now, once you're down at the bottom of the steps, you're now going to give yourself affirmations of success. Now, I'm going to give you another bonus. I'm just hitting with the bonuses today, baby. So we'll call this 5.5. While you're giving yourself an affirmation, I want you to use the word imagine in your affirmation, okay? The reason this is so important is because when we affirm things that may not be necessarily true at that moment, our mind may not accept the affirmation or the suggestion, right? So if you try it right now and you say, and you're not a millionaire, and you say, I am a millionaire, there's a little voice in your head that says, no, you're not. Why are you lying, right? And so if we're affirming things that aren't necessarily true, our subconscious mind may not accept it. Now, when we use the word imagine, now our subconscious mind will accept it. So if I say, instead of saying to tell yourself, I am a millionaire, I want you to imagine, right now, imagine you're a millionaire. What does that look like? What does that feel like to be a millionaire? Just pretend and imagine you're a millionaire in this moment. So now, do you feel the difference? You feel the difference, okay? So while you're in this state, you've gone down the stairs, you're in this state of relaxation, you imagine the affirmation that you are giving yourself. Imagine making twice as much money. Imagine 10xing your business. Imagine having your ideal clients. Imagine having your soulmate. Imagine the body of your dreams, and then you will naturally manifest whatever it is you keep focusing on in your life, okay? Now, step number 6 is to bring yourself out. And then I guess we'll put a step number 7 is repeat, okay? This goes without saying, but once you pull yourself out of trance, and by the way, if you fall asleep during this process, that is totally normal. I fall asleep all the time. The main thing is that you're doing it. Now, what is really going to make sure this is successful is this here, is when you repeat it over and over and over, because it's through the repetition that's going to program the subconscious mind so that things naturally and automatically start happening for you. All right, guys? So, guys, if you're a business owner, you're a salesperson, you're already high level. You're like, Dom, I'm doing good. I just know I have more potential that I can tap into. There's going to be a link down in the description for you to book a free hypnosis assessment with somebody on my team to do a deep dive to see if you and I would be a good fit to work together, or you and somebody on my team. And for those of you who want to learn how to do this, like to really actually master this, not only for yourself, yes, learning self-hypnosis, and also learning how to do this for other people. Maybe you want to do this as a business leader. You want to hypnotize your salespeople to do better. Maybe you're a mother who wants to hypnotize her child to do good in school. Maybe you're somebody who wants to do this like I do, is my calling, right? This is my purpose. This is what I do for a living. If that's you, there's going to be a link down in the description to get access to a free hypnosis training, a more in-depth training on how you can learn this stuff and really master it and use it in every aspect of your life. All right, guys, so go down in the description, get access to the training. If you are a business owner, book a consultation, and we'll see you guys in the next video.